Hey everybody, just happened to have my Plant Mama shirt on today, and I was clipping some leaves from the Datura plant, which just so happens to grow here on the farm, here at Great Spirit Farm. And this plant is very interesting to me. It's also called devil's trumpet. There's lots of different names for it, but it's a very fascinating plant. This plant has some serious chemical properties in it. A lot of people buy it at the box shops for decorations and landscaping because it has these beautiful flowers, and they typically only open at night. This plant's also in the nightshade family, and nightshades can be known for their toxicity, being poisonous. So why I'm clipping these leaves here is because Datura is good for asthma. So you can also see that some of these plants, let me see if I can find one, they have these really interesting little thorny seed pods. I'm trying to get it to focus there. There we go. And right now that seed pod is starting to get pretty prickly, but I can still kind of bend some of them, but she's hardening up, and she will harden up to where that is really painful, and then she will dispel her seeds in this little thorny seed pod that will open up to the outside world, and she will let all of her seeds go. That is really prickly. I'm not even gonna try to do a demonstration there. It will hurt. So yeah, this is Datura, and those seeds that I just showed you are the cause of some deaths. So this can be a very deadly plant. Some people will eat those seeds in an effort to get high. It is a hallucinogenic, and it's an atropine, I believe, if I remember correctly from my nursing days. And atropine is given in anesthesia to stop the body from trying to breathe. So as long as they give it to you after you're asleep, it's good because it opens your airway and allows them to intubate you. But if you experienced atropine while you're conscious, you would basically feel like you can't breathe. So the atropine in this plant is what helps with asthma, helps open the airways and the bronchioles in low doses. Obviously, we're not going to do it in high doses where our respiratory bronchioles are paralyzed. That's essentially what it does, is it paralyzes the smooth muscle in the bronchioles. But they can be smoked, and I do occasionally smoke them if I'm having a bad asthma attack. And some people will smoke them to get high. I've never smoked that much, but there is a fine line. So this plant is one of those plants that's very useful, very powerful, extremely powerful energy in this plant. Can be toxic, can be fatal. All of it, and all medicine is dose dependent, right? So you can drink too much water and kill yourself. And water can also be medicine. So this is the Datura plant, and we're gonna dry these leaves out here, and then maybe roll them into some hand-rolled cigarettes just to have on hand in case I or anybody here at the farm has an asthma attack. But beautiful flowers. They'll open up at night. Maybe I'll remember to come out and take a picture of the flowers at night. But very, very powerful plant. They also say that the plants that show up on your property are there for you. And these plants, as well as this little guy, John Charles, he's got a little aphid infestation right now. They started growing here after we moved here, and we noticed after we moved here on the farm, on the retreat center, that a lot of the plants started to change, and it was kind of like we had a changeover. So John Charles is one of the plants that we make a tincture from. Very, very powerful plant, antibacterial, antiviral, fungicidal, helps prevent cell mutation, so we can say that it supports preventing cancer. I couldn't tell you that it prevents or cures cancer, but I can tell you that in vitro tests have shown that it prevents cell mutation, abnormal cell mutation. So just some really little glimpse of some of the wonderful plants that we have here at the farm. Hope you're having a great day. Ciao.